He was walking.
He's been watching Bernard Tommy.
Very strange. Well, strange unless you've been watching Paire through the years. Sometimes that sort of thing happens. But that was mighty odd.
Okay, but what can I do? I don't play?
He's got a little bit of rascal in him, hasn't he, Benoit Paire?
So you can explain to everybody that if I don't do like this, I stop. Yeah, but you see, for me it's important to keep my body safe. So I don't gonna take some risk for nothing. Yeah, okay, but this is for the tennis. This is for the match. But it's important for the match. Yeah. It's important for the game. If I don't do like this, I can play one full match.
Well, that's his interpretation of it, that just occasionally he has to take his foot off the gas and then he can play a full match.
Time.
I'm not sure I totally buy that, but that was his explanation for what went on. I don't know how he can say that with a smile, without his face breaking into a smile, quite honestly. If he's a diligent pro, come on, Benoit. A law unto his own. And there it is. Top notch from Benoit Paire, especially after going a set down. He played with a lot of confidence, a lot of maturity, and a lot of calmness.
It was a commendable performance from the Frenchman. Benoit Paire was simply sublime.
Well, just talking about the speed of play, and if he's ready, he should be able to. Certainly, the speed of the server has to be within keeping.
Well, he wins it in the end, but not without a little bit of in-game muttering. And it's 5 games to 4.
New balls, please.
Apologies, Liz, I interrupted you there, but there is that understanding, isn't there, that actually the pace of the game is decided largely by the server.
Correct. But obviously you can't serve until the receiver is ready also, so the umpire just trying to find that middle ground, if you like.
But I could just serve and what then? He's not ready, and then what? I repeat the serve, repeat the point every time like that because you think it's reasonable. It makes no sense. It's because we have my rhythm. I mean, should I then wait for the players? What if they think it's 15 seconds? It could be reasonable also for you.
No, you make a good point, but we just disagree.
The thing is that
but you're not playing.
She's ready, and then she says, it's not she's not ready. She's ready. Then she says, wait.
Okay, well, we're splitting hairs here. The umpire is doing a good job of trying to mediate this time issue that Pavic seems to have acquired.
Listen, I don't give a, excuse my language, but I don't give a shit. Okay.
Apologies for that.
Obviously, I have to wait every time.
Mr. Pavic, Mr. Brodsky, challenging the call on the right baseline. The ball was called out.
That was down below us. I think this is in. What do you reckon?
Pavic. Yeah, so the reason he's cranky is because they were in a perfect position. He's not going to make his mood any better, is it?
Poor old Gabriela Dabrowski.
Thanks for ruining that game.
Heard her say to
Tech
the
Sigerman
umpire,
leads 6 games to 5. Final set.
thanks for ruining that game. It was a big point, wasn't it? It was the second game where the challenge came.
Gabriela Dabrowski giving the evil eye to the line judge on the baseline.
Are we staring at her?
So, I can't stare.
I just don't want you to stare.
Why? It's my right to stare.
Okay, well,
Is it my right?
It's not nice to stare.
It's not nice to steal a ball. It's also happening.
Yeah, you guys are never accountable. It's always us. Every time.
No,
It's us that gets
we
in
made a
trouble.
mistake.
You made a mistake.
Are
We
you
made a
gonna
mistake.
lose
What happens
money?
now?
Gary?
What happens
No,
now?
we are going to, not you.
Time.
What happens now?
She just asked the line judge if they were going to lose money.
No one's accountable.
What is the same? How do you feel about it? Feel good or you like how do you feel? Huh? Knowing this.
$15 up.
Every ball is out.
Oh.
And I had every challenge right except for one. You guys gotta keep looking. I don't know if everybody's falling asleep or what. Every ball. Just watch it. You can overrule it.
after that serve, Laura did look like she intended to challenge.
Sanity warning, Miss
She
Sigerman.
looked to challenge and letting her emotions just get away with her a little bit here, getting a warning from the chair.
And it is the New Zealander and it is the German.
5-7, 7-6.
And somehow they've
13-12.
stuck at it and they've beaten the third seeds, the Croat and the Canadian. And what about the handshakes? Well, we had them.
I don't think these two teams will be having dinner tonight.
I think that's a fair assumption, Elizabeth.
Oh, well, I don't know what happened there. And there goes the first racket.
Sisterhood leads 5 games to 3 in first set.
Just when we thought those days were behind him.
I'm not sure they'll ever be completely behind, but you could sense a frustration brewing in that last game. That's properly done. A one-hit wonder, but
amazed his feet are still in one piece.
Warning, Mr. Paire.
And there you go, John Blom not taking any nonsense from Benoit Paire, talking about it.
Out. That Sisterhood is changed call left baseline, the ball's called out.
and it's a little surprising because, I mean, these players deal with sun all year round, well just about. Huge part of the year, of course, got the indoor season. It's off the line. Batista's standing his ground. He's saying, well, Paire had missed that shot. Paire quickly marches to the...
What's the call, John Blom?
Oh.
That's his point. But no, you said out before I hit. You said out.
Here we go.
You said out. If you say out, we replace the point. That's the rule. Like, once it is out. Okay, so you want to give him the point. Okay. Okay, and doesn't matter if I start to lose it, you said out. So doesn't matter if I want to challenge after. Doesn't matter. It's not because I have the challenge after, it's his point. You said out before. I was hitting and you said out. So
The umpire obviously has to make the judgment of whether the call interfered with Paire's shot, and he's judging that it hasn't. It came after the shot.
You told me before, at the beginning of the match, we have to say clearly challenge. I can do like this if I want. I don't say challenge. You told me you have to say clearly challenge. You told me at the beginning of the match, you have to say clearly challenge. I didn't say challenge. I did like this and you said out.
In any case, my call was after you hit the shot. Okay?
Your call was after now?
Yes.
But you tell me 20 reasons now. Before, it's because I have challenged, now it's because you said out before. No, but tell me the first reason, tell me the good reason. Don't tell me one reason and after another reason and another reason.
The only reason you asked for the challenge was because you thought the ball was called in.
Okay, and if you said out, if you say out?
Yes, late. I said out late.
Late?
So you missed the shot.
After I miss the shot? And why you don't explain me this at the beginning? Why you say it's because you said challenge?
Well,
so that's not the reason.
Well,
the reason is because...
The reason you said challenge was because you thought the ball was over.
Okay, first time you said, yeah, you said challenge, and after the ball was in. Now it's because it was late?
We're going to try and show exactly what happened here in real time with sound. So you can judge for yourself when John Blanc made this call.
Out. System is trying to call left baseline, the ball's called out.
It's a tough one, and Benoit Paire is still remonstrating with John Blanc, but ultimately he's got to get on with it.
Good piece, good piece. Skip.
Maledetti inglesi, guarda. Maledetti, guarda. Mi piace una bomba sotto giro. Una bomba deve scoppiare.
Thank you.